Good morning, Bowie High. Friday. That's the SAT word of the day. Just kidding. And Annie Tarr, my John Credle, and Teanna Pearson are just tickled with the thoughts of just a few more minutes with their pillows and some last-minute Christmas shopping. Let's get this day in the can, BHS. This is the Bulldog Bulletin. Please stand for the pledge to the flag.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag
of the United States of America
and to the republic
for which it stands,
one nation,
under God,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Bowie High. It's Friday, December 15th, 2017, and it's a B-Day. I'm Annie Tarr.
And I'm my John Credle.
And welcome to the Bulldog Bulletin.
Today's top story is a reminder to all those talented musicians, poets, dancers, magicians, stand-up comics, and, plate spinners out there who have the talent and stage presence the senior class is looking for in their annual Bowie's Got Talent Showcase. Sign up in the library hallway outside Pricey Pooh's room 250, then show up for the auditions in the cafeteria when we return from break, coming January 4th and January 5th. So get your school-appropriate numbers ready for the judges and practice. The big show is set for January 26th in the BCPA, and the winners receive $100 for first place, $75 for second, and $50 for third. Get your act together.
In club news, Ms. Hurt and Mrs. McLean want all of the Heal Thyself Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy members who will attend the St. Matthew's Do Good December activity to pick up a permission slip from one of them in room 122 or 113 by this afternoon. You must return the permission slip by Monday, the day of the trip, and please wear your t-shirt. Mr. Kyler and the BHS Literary Magazine still need writers, and if you'd like to join them and get some of your work published, see him in T4.
Back to performance news. Mrs. Brooks and the choirs finished up the music department's free concerts last night in fantastic fashion and did a beautiful job. We hope to have footage of the show Monday. Mrs. Brooks would also like to thank Michaela Yates and Nia White for designing the program cover art for the choral department's winter concert. But before we move away from the choir, they'd like you to pull up a seat with them tomorrow morning when they have their Flapjack fundraiser, featuring hot stacks of fluffy pancakes, sausage, scrambled eggs, and a beverage at the Bowie Applebee's from 8 to 10 a.m. Reserve your seat for only $10 from Andy Madrigal's choir member for tickets, or see Mrs. Brooks for more info.
Also in music, Mrs. Burns reminds the Advanced Guitar 2 students that rehearsal for field trip is today during period 4B. Get permission or a pass from your 4B teacher. Moving on, it's weekend forecast time. Let's check in with Teanna Pearson, who is ready to get some last-minute shopping done as we head into only the second Friday before break. Happy weekend, Teanna.
Hey guys, back here for another day in the Weather Center, and today is one that our old buddies, Mr. Morris, Mr. Dejan, and the Social Studies crew have taught you about, Bill of Rights Day. I'm celebrating the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms. See? What's that? Not that kind of bear arms? Oh, well, I'm a little better at weather, so here's my freedom of speech. I hate the cold. But it's not even officially winter yet, so I guess we better get used to it. Our 7:45 a.m. Doppler radar is all clear, and the current temperature is sitting at 26 degrees. Literally freezing. But good news, after today, we'll start climbing back up the thermometer a bit. We have a little precipitation possibly heading this way, and when combined with the cold, we have a little chance of snow with a light accumulation this afternoon and into tonight too, when the basketball team and new Coach Price take to the hardwood for their home opener against Northwestern at 5:30 for JV and 7:15 for varsity. Good luck, by the way. Today's high will reach 35 with clouds, but it'll be back below freezing by game time, so bundle up. Saturday brings us mostly sunny skies with a high of 44 and a low of 30. Then Sunday gets cloudy with a high of 47. I hate to see what we have in store when it when winter officially starts next week. I'm just glad we met the goal for those little kids that are set to receive the hats and gloves from the good souls of the Gentlemen's Club, Ladies of Class, and NHS, and NJROTC. Gonna be a special trip this Monday. So that's your weekend outlook. I'm your BHS weather correspondent, Teanna Pearson. See you guys back here Monday for the start of the last week of school for 2017. Woo!
Thanks, T-Bone. And by the way, that Warm Hands, Warm Hearts trip is Wednesday. Mr. Ewing and the Executive Board SGA want you to circle next Thursday, the 21st, on your calendar when they'll host the Winter Showcase, a chance to see performing clubs like Exclusive, MOD, Lux Models, Couture, ASA, and Royal Dynasty showcasing their talents. The big show happens in the Big Gym from 6:30 to 9:30 next Thursday with tickets on sale for only $5 in advance and $7 at the door.
Tickets for NJROTC's Navy Ball are still on sale for their fancy event coming January 6th for $35 each or 2 for $60. Join them for a classy evening full of delicious eats, beautiful gowns, and dapper suits, and a big tail feather-shaking dance floor with the funky Sergeant Major. See Commander Jones or visit the unit's website at www.buoynjrotc.com and click the Navy Ball link.
Up next, we have our first ever weekend review from Mr. Deaton's Rho Kappa Social Studies Honor Society. Yesterday, the long-awaited vote to repeal net neutrality took place when 5 FCC commissioners voted 3-2 to repeal regulations instituted in 2015 that grant all websites an equal opportunity to reach us as consumers. Now, it's not the end of the world, but we should be aware of the underlying effects. Take this example. Internet providers like Comcast can now speed up their connection to their online TV streaming service and slow down connection to Netflix, controlling the information we see without us even knowing it. On the bright side, we can expect a ton of lawsuits in early 2018 against this decision, and many companies and state governments already align themselves with net neutrality. So let's stay positive, BHS. Thanks for the info, Rho Kappas.
The SAT word of the day is the adjective boorish, defined as ill-mannered and coarse or contemptible in behavior or appearance. The abrasive leader's boorish attitude made it hard for others to confide in him.
What's that old saying? You catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar.
So true. And hopefully we've been sweet enough to attract you to our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/BHSTVMD for a replay of this and all of our shows. Oh, sweet pancakes, flapjack fundraiser. Sorry, I'm Manny Tar.
And I'm John Credle. We hope your weekend is amazing. The countdown is at 6 school days till break. And remember to
Make your mark with that bulldog bark.
Happy birthday!